Hey guys, it is me, 87 for today, guys. So you guys will be looking at the Catalan Derby, guys. The Catalan Derby will be tomorrow, guys. And of course, guys, this is Xavi's first match as the Barcelona manager. And of course, guys, I am 87 for you guys know I'm a Barcelona fan and a U.S. men's national team fan. And with now the international break over, we can finally get back to club football. And this is a crucial period of time for Barcelona because we have two massive games coming up in both the league and the Champions League. Obviously, I'll do more Champions League probably on Monday, so you can stay tuned for that. And we have two big games. We have Espanyol and Benfica, both at home, and these are games that we simply have to win to continue our hopes of getting top four and the round of 16 of the Champions League, respectively. So we're gonna look at the head. We're gonna be looking at the pre-match insights real quick. We'll look over Espanyol's form in La Liga, their last couple of matches, key players, and then we'll look at the injuries for both teams, and then we'll look at the head-to-head, and then we'll give you guys a quick prediction, predicted lineup for Barcelona, and a quick prediction for the match. Okay. So see right here, the first insight is that Barcelona have not lost any of the last 22 matches against Espanyol in La Liga, win 17, draw 5, keeping 16 clean sheets in those games, their longest unbeaten streak against the Pep Cortellus in the competition. At home, Barcelona have won their last 11 meetings against Espanyol in La Liga after winning just one of their previous 5 since a 2-1 defeat in February 2009. And a match that featured Gerard Piqué, Sergio Busquets, and current coach Xavi Hernandez of Blaugrana's side. Espanyol have drawn 38 games against Barcelona in La Liga, win 34, lost 100, more than against any other opponent in the competition's history. Barcelona have just won 17 points from the first 12 games in La Liga 2021-2022 season, their second lowest tally at this point in the 21st century, 16 points 2002-2003. Espanyol have won 3 of the last 6 games in La Liga, as many victories as their previous 25 games of competition. And of course, guys, know the stadium will take place at the Camp Nou. So let's go ahead and look into Barcelona, how they've been doing. Obviously, guys, things have been very difficult for Barcelona this season. Currently, right now, in 9th place. We're in a winless streak of 4 matches, 2 losses to Real Madrid, Rayo Vallecano, and 2 draws against Celta Vigo and against Alaves. So we have to win this match. It's as simple as that. Like I said before, guys, we need to start picking up points. We need to get back into the top 4, guys. With the win here, guys, we could put ourselves as high as 6th, potentially, maybe even 5th, 6th, and it puts us in a great position because, as I said before, guys, even though we are struggling right now, I still am firm belief that we're going to get top 4. Now, will it be difficult? Yes, absolutely, it will be difficult. We've had too many draws, and I think we can get back to the winning ways, and I think this is a game that simply gives us. And by the way, the good news for us is that we don't have any international break coming up until the end of January, so we have around maybe you could say 2.5 months of preparing, and that gives the players a lot of time to prepare and all that, so we have no interruptions and all that. But now there is the break, I believe, for the players. Obviously, that'll be around the end of December. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Barcelona team does, So let's go ahead and go over the results. Obviously, 3-3 draw away to Celta Vigo. Very, very disturbing game. Very frustrating indeed. 1-0 win against Kiev on the road. 1-1 draw against Alaves. 1-0 loss to Rayo Vallecano. 2-1 loss to Real Madrid, 1-0 win against Kiev, 3-1 win against Valencia, 2-0 loss. Let's just say it's been a very up and down season. Barcelona have had some highs, some lows, and some middles. It's been a very much back and forth season. There hasn't really been any consistency with Barcelona. Okay, now our opponents, Espanyol, on the other hand, are currently 11th place right now and having the same record. However, they're actually ranked lower than us because of goal difference. So you can see right there, Espanyol have a pretty solid record here. You got 2-0 win against Granada at home, 2-1 win loss to Getafe on the road. And then they drew at home against Athletic Club, 2-2 draw against Elche, 2-0 win against Cadiz. They even won against Real Madrid 2-1, 2-0 loss to Sevilla, 1-0 loss to 1-0 win against Alaves, a 2-2 draw against Real Betis, and a loss 2-1 at home against Atletico Madrid, and won 1-0 against Espanyol. Lost 1-0 to Mallorca, and 0-0 draw against Villarreal. I think that was a preseason friendly. No, that was actually La Liga. They drew 0-0. Sorry. Osasuna, they drew 0-0 as well. So, you can see right there that Espanyol coming into is a good form, And you can see how consistent they have been, and they've actually made it difficult for the big teams, getting a win against Real Madrid, getting a 2-0 loss to Sevilla. And, it's not been straightforward. None of the big teams have blown them away, And I think for Barcelona here, we can do that as well. Remember, guys, these are a team that we don't really like. We don't really like Espanyol whatsoever. It's a team that we don't really like from Catalonia. And obviously, Barcelona will be the massive favorites. Obviously, you can see right here the Actually, this is the wrong thing. I want to see the. Yeah, this is the wrong thing. It's a head-to-head. We'll look at that later. Let's go look at the injuries Barcelona have right now. So obviously, I don't have the squad list with me right now, so there could be a squad list tomorrow. You could see some changes to the team. But here's the players I don't expect to be in the squad list. I don't think Dest will be in the squad list. Obviously, we know Musa Wagon won't play. Danny Alves is not registered, so he cannot play until next year. So he will not be able to play. Pedri is out injured, still can't play. Roberto is out injured. Ansu Fati, Ousmane Dembele, and Aguero's out, and Coyot Braithwaite's out. Okay, now Coyot obviously cannot play because he's not registered, so he might be able to. We might be able to register him in January or something. I don't know actually. As for Espanyol, their injury record is almost their injury record. They have a pretty good squad. You know, the only player that's injured from is Bear, Katie Bear. So they have a very much a thick squad indeed. And I think they'll be fine, guys. They have most of the players will be fit. Raul de Thomas, obviously one player to look out for, 7 goals and 7 assists. Alex Vidal with 2 assists. Sergio Dardar, and you can see how many goals they have scored. You know, and yeah, obviously Raul de Thomas is one to look out for. A very decent player indeed. Let's move on to head-to-head record between the two teams. Barcelona coming into this as firm favorites, obviously. So the home all-time result in La Liga are as follows: Barcelona with 100 wins, Espanyol with 34 wins, 38 draws, 332 goals for Barcelona, 178 for Espanyol. Home record for Barcelona has been 68 wins for Barcelona, 9 wins for Espanyol, 9 draws, 214 goals scored for Barcelona, 72 goals scored for Espanyol. Top fixture goal scorers obviously Lionel Messi with 25 goals, Cesar Rodriguez with 11, Luis Suarez with 10, Rafael Varane with 9, and Patrick Kluivert with 8. Most valuable player for Barcelona is De Jong. Most valuable player for Espanyol is Yanto Herrera. Vicente Moreno's record against Barcelona has been 2 matches, and he's lost 2 matches. Okay? So you can see right there, there's that. Let's go ahead and look at the last 10 meetings. Barcelona won 1-0 last time around. And then at their stadium, it went to a 2-2 draw. Then Barcelona won 2-0. Barcelona won 4-0. 1-1 draw. 2-0 win for Barcelona. Espanyol did beat Barcelona 1-0, though. That was in Copa del Rey. And I believe, yeah, we overturned the deficit, obviously. Then Barcelona won 5-0, then 3-0, 4-1. So it's been very dominant from Barcelona's end. Espanyol have only picked up 1 win and a few draws that have been in between. Let's go ahead and look at the squad. Let's go ahead and predict the squad list for Barcelona. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So create formation. So obviously we're going to go with the 4-3-3. Now this is going to be interesting for the predicted lineup because, like I said, guys, this is Xavi's first game as a manager here, and it's going to be interesting to see what lineup is going to go with. So it's going to be difficult to make the predictions as we'd expect. But one thing I can guarantee you guys is that Marc-Andre ter Stegen will start this game. I think that's pretty much a no-brainer. I think we already know that. Let me see if I can put ter Stegen. Oh, not like that. Sorry. Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen. There we go. Okay. So center backs. Let's get back to center backs. Actually, let's talk about center backs. This is interesting. Who's going to be our 2 center backs? I think we're going to go with the 4-3-3 for this game. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Center backs is a tough call. I think we're going to see PK start this. I think PK will start. Okay. And the reason why I'm going with PK is because, you know, as experienced as a Barcelona player, and yeah, so I think PK will start. Now it gets tricky. Who's going to partner up alongside him? So let's look at the available options. We got Araujo, Umtiti, Longley, Garcia, Mingueza. I technically suppose you could, but I think we're not going to see Garcia start and Mingueza start as a center back. It's really between 3 options. You got Araujo, Longley, and Umtiti. Okay, I think Longley has no chance. I think Longley will not start this one whatsoever. He's not really been in good form for Barcelona, and I just don't think he deserves to start. You have Araujo Umtiti. I think this might somewhat seem like a strange decision. I think a lot of people will be surprised to hear this, but I actually think Xavi's going to start Umtiti here because I heard in his press conference that Xavi does admire Umtiti. And remember, guys, everyone's going to be given a fair chance here, and because of that, I think Umtiti will actually start here. And apparently, he said that he's very trained, he's very fit, and he can do all this. So I think Umtiti is actually going to start, you know. Would I be surprised to see Araujo start? Absolutely no. But I think Umtiti will start this game because of the praise that Xavi's been giving to him, and I think Umtiti will get a solid chance under Xavi. I think Xavi will give him a good chance. For the right back position, I think it's going to be Mingueza. I would put Des there, but I still think he's out for injury. I don't think he'll be fit enough in time for this game. And even if he is, I don't think Xavi will rush him in like that immediately. Okay. Left back, obviously, Jordi Alba, pretty much a no-brainer. We already know this. And then for the center mids, obviously, CDM is going to be Busquets. We already know that. Pretty much a no-brainer. I hope Busquets can play really well for Barcelona, because one of the things I've noticed with Busquets is that for Barcelona, now recent years, he's been more of a liability for us, especially in the big matches, and people can take advantage of his lack of speed and lack of physicality. And I feel like Busquets for me is sometimes a bit of a hindrance. And let's be real, guys, when Busquets is not on the ball, he's not that great. And so hopefully Busquets can improve a lot under Xavi, because the Busquets that we see for Spain is class. That Busquets for Spain is amazing. But the Busquets for Barcelona is completely different. It's like almost like two different players, honestly, man. Anyway, center mid, I think we're going to see De Jong start as well. Hopefully De Jong can do really well as well. He's one player that's really needs to freshen it up. And then we have two options here. I guess three, if you count this one. Yeah, three options. Well, okay, because I think Pedri will still be out, and I did see reports saying that Pedri could be out for another month after this, guys, which is devastating, but I think we'll be fine. And then you have Gavi, Puig, and Nico Gonzalez. I have a feeling that Xavi's going to put Gavi. I think Gavi is going to start for this one, guys. We saw what Gavi's been doing for Spain in the World Cup qualifiers. He had a great performance against Sweden, and so hence the reason why I think Gavi is going to start this one. So I'm going to put Gavi to start. I forgot this thing. Let me see. Gavi. Where's Gavi? PK. Gavi. Where's Gavi? Coutinho could start, but I don't think Coutinho is going to start. I don't think Coutinho is going to start, guys. Okay, so just pretend that's Gavi, guys. Pretend that's Gavi. I'll just put that here. Okay. And then for the forwards, guys, forwards is interesting. So I think Fati will still be out for this game. Dembele is still going to be out, and Aguero is going to be out. Ooh, this is a tough call for the forwards. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. I'll get back. Let's think. Left wing, it's going to be Depay. Right? Or actually, left wing is going to be Coutinho. I think it's going to be Coutinho, actually. Striker, I think it's going to be Depay. The right winger is going to be Yusuf Demir. I feel like it's going to be like that. Let me see. Where's Demir? Is he not even on here? He should be on here. Okay, let me just search this again then, guys. FC Barca. Where's Demir? Where's Demir? Demir should be on here, man. There we go. Okay, so let me explain this forward thinking. Because there's no Fati, there's no Dembele, there's no Aguero. Obviously, I don't think Xavi's going to trust Luke de Jong. I think Luke de Jong's not going to be given any hopes here. Coutinho, I think, will start the left wing. And I think striker is going to be Depay, and I think right wing is going to be Demir. These are the available options that we really have. The only other option you could put is Luke de Jong, and I don't want to say Luke de Jong. I really hope he doesn't start. And I think this is going to be lineup. Which leads me on to my score prediction. This is going to be a tough game, guys. We're really handicapped in the forwards areas. I'm not really sure if these forwards can do the job, but we don't really have any other options, to be honest with you, other than, of course, you could put Luke de Jong. But I'm going to go with the Barca one. Obviously, I think Barca will win this match. But I have a feeling it'll be very difficult, because I have a feeling that Espanyol will play very defensive, and I feel like they'll go very defensive against us, because you see in the last game they played against Granada, they went with a 4-1-4-1. But I actually think they're going to go with the 5 at the back. We saw what they did. I remember last season? Not the season. It was the season before, I think. Let me see if I can find that match. There's a show here. Yeah, right here. I have a feeling they'll go very defensive in this game. A 5-3 kind of 2. I wouldn't be surprised they play this kind of formation against us. Make it very difficult for us to break them down. And I think it's going to be a tough game. And hence the reason why I think it's going to be a tough game. And which leads me on to the reason why it depends on how their formation is. If they go very defensive against us tomorrow, I could see like a 1-0 win. But if they go like a 4-1-4-1, then I think Barcelona could win like 2 or 3-0. But I'm going to go with a 1-0 win. I just have a feeling they'll be very defensive. And I have a feeling the goal is going to come from... who's going to score the goal for Barcelona? I have a feeling it's going to be... I have a feeling, guys, it's going to be... I'm gonna say Depay. Hopefully Depay scores. I want Depay to score, guys. And so that's my prediction there. It's going to be a very tough game. As I said, guys, Raul de Thomas is obviously one of their best players. And I wouldn't be surprised if we don't keep a clean sheet. But I think we're going to be defensively good in this game. I think Xavi will instruct the players to defend well. And I think we'll be able to defend well. I mean, it's going to be a tough game, guys. It's going to be a tough game. So that's my prediction, guys. A 1-0 win for Barcelona, guys. I know it's a lame prediction and all, but that's just how I honestly feel, man. That's how I honestly feel. And maybe we'll play really well tomorrow. And let me just make this clear, guys. Let me just make this clear. I want to see this team play well. That is something. I want to see this team with the identity and a style. Okay? Because I'm tired of this all like inshallah crossing into the box and hoping something happens. I want to see this team put out a structured performance, and I hope there's like some structure to this team, and I hope there's no individuals that are balling out this team every single time. Because that's the way we've been seeing for Barcelona the last couple of years. And we got to win, man. We got to win tomorrow. Xavi said in his press conference that there is no excuses whatsoever. We need to win this match, and I do agree with Xavi in the sense. We have to win this match if we want to get back into the top 4. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure you guys check out me and my other platforms in the description below. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And also comment down below your predictions, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.